Hey guys, new day, new way. Greeting you now. Irene Lentiggini, astropsychologist, regressologist, author of few books and coaching through meditation methods, working with people and just happy women sharing my knowledge with you. And my good positive energy, of course, first of all. So the topic is how to create perfect relations with your love partner. As we understood, it's very difficult to find the right person, not only to live life with, but to resist isolation and quarantine. But we all have done. If you haven't found your partner yet, it's summertime coming that will give you a huge possibility now to find the right person to resist all the barriers and to live life with. So I have prepared for you 11 life hacks how to create perfect relations with your love partner. First of all is to realize where is your space in your house. And if you don't really have, if there are no associations with yourself in your space, in your house, in your apartment, please create something that would be only yours. Some kind of altar, for example, where you do come and pray in the morning. Some kind of meditative space or yoga space or whatever. Some kind of place that would be place of force only for you. All associations with you. Like this, you will understand yourself better and you will take your force with you and to spread it all over the day. The second thing is to create some kind of mind map that is business technique that goes very well for the personal and private life, where you do create such a map that is a desire map, that is your internal world, where you can write down all your habits, values, principles toward values as well. Where do you move? What is your shadow? What are your games? What are your aims? General aims up to the year or current. And as well, you can see and you can realize whom do you see, in what qualification, where, with whom, and what are you doing in life in 5 years, in 10 years. Like this, you will understand yourself much better and what is your focus in your life now, every day, every moment, every second of your life. After that, you just take and your mind map, and maybe if your partner supports you, you can create common mind map. That would be third life hack, how to understand if you really go in the same direction. Do you have the same values? Are you ready to support each other? Do you have some kinds of values that will move on your relations and you are ready to go upper and deeper in feelings? And do you have not only sexual or emotional connections, but do you really have mental strong connection when you have the same goals, the same values, the same things you want to do in life? The fourth life hack is to understand from what ego, your internal child, parent or adult, you're acting at the moment. In my last video I have spoken about that. I don't want to repeat it again, but just to realize if you are acting like a child mostly in the life and in relations with your partner, if you are naughty, if you don't know what you want, if you doubt, that's your internal child that is coming out. If you really know what you want, if you are ready for relations, if you are ready even for a conflict, to clarify the situation and move on with your partner, it means that you are really an adult and acting as an adult when necessary with your partner. And when necessary, you can be a serious parent or a naughty child. After, when you observe and you and your partner what kind of subpersonality is acting now, and when you can change that subpersonality. For example, you come back from your work and you are still directing at home, but you are not a woman that is tender, that is loving, that is sweet, that is sexy, that is giving everything to your love partner and to her family as well. And if you didn't act correspondent to the situation with the right subpersonality, immediately change your ego status and change your subpersonality to the correspondent one. The sixth life hack is to create some kinds of hobbies that could be common for you. For example, you have completely different opposite hobbies. He likes biking and you love yoga. You're very quiet and he's very fast. So you can always create something that would be hobby for you. For example, you love to play chess. Like this, you will create life hack number 7 that could be focus on non-conflict transaction. When you find something that could make you create game in your life, create easiness in your life, give space to your relations. For example, you're playing chess, you're playing darts, and you're just doing nothing. You're watching a movie, you're reading a book, even together. The other life hack is when you create the same habits. For example, you start doing sports together, so you have already some kind of similar hobbies, things that you are doing together. You create your traditions and you create your habits. For example, it could be Sunday lunch. Whatever you do during the week to create your perfect relations, you always know that 12 o'clock by Sunday you should come back home because you have a tradition, or you go to the church, or you have a fantastic lunch inviting your friends, or you do sports at the same hour, or you're doing meditation together in the morning and late in the night. Whatever you want, but to create some kinds of common interests, habits, hobbies and traditions that is very important for the family and very important for the couple as well. The other thing is very important is to observe triggers. What are your triggers and what are painful triggers of your partner? Because when we are living together, of course, we know very well pains of our partner and our pains. But it's very important not to use that pain, because first of all, it will kill your relations, and second, it will kill yourself. And when you're feeling guilty, anyway, you will work now or later with yourself, because it's not possible to live. It's possible, but it's quite difficult and tiring to live with fears, with feeling of like sorrow, feeling guilty or whatever, with all your upsets. So the next life hack is observe your triggers of your partner, and please don't use them, because it's very individual, it's very personal work. Each person has to pass his experience about his past trauma, himself or herself. The other thing is the next life hack is when you take your partner as a god, when you really look at him, at her as a huge, great spirit, full of talents, admire him, and you really understand that in front of you, not just a man, not just a body, it's not even a human being, it's some kind of something special, something unique, the only one in the world, on the planet. And when you value your partner like that, because first of all, it's your choice, and it's your responsibility, it's you who have chosen that, who attracted that in your life, you will feel huge respect, you will love, you will treat very well your partner, and you will take care first of all, because love is about taking care of your partner. Not too much as a mother, not change personalities, but the other life hack is to take that everything that your partner is doing, and even if it creates pain to you, he is your biggest teacher. He is your biggest guru in everything. When you take your partner as your choice and as the biggest teacher in your life, that is mirror of your soul, it's very easy to move on. And even if you have this conflict, you should be ready to the conflict with yourself, and to solve that conflict forever, and then you will solve the conflict with your partner as well. The other thing is a mirror technique that I love a lot. When you see some kind of behavior that is not acceptable for you from your partner, you can see not what was exactly the behavior, but what was the characteristic, the feature that you didn't like. For example, he or she boasted a lot and you didn't accept that. You can remember 5 situations when you, even many years ago, being a child, you behaved yourself in the same manner. Like this, you will accept that feature in your partner, and you will accept that feature in yourself as well. And that thankfulness and acceptance, they give such a huge vibration. That is my closing life hack to you. When you rise up with your habits, with your attitude, with your thankfulness, with your acceptance, giving and forgiving, and you transform any kind of situation, any pain into gain, into love, into vibration of love, you rise up your vibes, and when you pass that vibe to the world, to the universe, and to yourself, and of course your love partner, it recreates your future and your now for better. And your love partner will accept that with even bigger love, bigger tenderness, and even higher vibes, and he will pass it to you, of course. I wish you love, I wish you acceptance, I wish you everything, all the best things in the world and in the universe. Address me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, address me on my website www.chililife.com. Subscribe to my Instagram account and to my Irene Lentiggini Facebook page, and I will be very happy to be helpful for you in my individual consultation and coaching assistance. Be Chili with all my love and belief in you. Irene Lentiggini.